Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? Welcome to another live Lego Talk chat. Building chat, I guess is what you could call it. Good to see everyone here. So far, we got 5 people in the chat. Go ahead and say hello, and let's get started on some building. Now, if you guys don't know already, I am currently... Let's see if we can get the box here. I'm currently in the middle. I started building this sometime last week, I think, when I went live. This is the Lego Creators Bookshop. The only bookshop I think they've made. It's a modular set. Also, if you guys are aware of the fact that I've just been obsessed with these modular sets because they look nice displayed above my shelf, and they take a long time to build. So it kind of like gives you a project to kind of keep working on for a while. Anyways, yeah, you can see I have them displayed. Last week I finished the Square Town Assembly. Last week I did another Lego Talk late night and did the Doctor Strange Sanctum Sanctorum. It all started about a week ago or 2 weeks ago when I bought this Avengers Tower, and since then I've just been building. So yeah, let's do it. Let's chat. I'm gonna get building, all that good stuff. Put on some Matanui online game for you guys. But yeah. Oh, here we go. We got Yoshi Dude. What's going on, man? DXL the Poet 429. Good to see you. Juan Oliveira. Good to see you. Bioscrawl. What's up? Memageddon 2187. Yo, yo, yo. I see some new names in the chat. That's exciting. But yeah, what we do is we'll chat, we'll build, we'll do all sorts of things. I just started on the second half of the build the other day. It's gonna go next to the bookshop. Yeah, some of these modulars I've been collecting over a while, and some I still have back up home in Seattle, but I brought some down. So let's see, we're on bag 6. Yeah, we're on bag 6. It's funny, last time I went live, it was brought to my attention that there's like almost a sort of Lego ASMR that happens. It's like, I didn't mean to, but I actually kind of realized that that's a thing that happens when you're building and you're going live. All Out Brick, great to see you, man. I loved the new wave of the 2003 Matoran that you reviewed the other day. I could tell that you put even more effort into the like filming of it, into like the cine, because you like took more time with the slider and you like zoomed in and you got some more shots of like the gear function from the back. It's like even better. It's honestly, as far as like production value goes, All Out Brick, your last review of the 2003 Matoran is probably your best yet. As far as that, you know, the quality is concerned. I really liked it. Alright, I might as well pull these out now. Bioscrawl, yeah, awesome display. Yeah, thank you. Yoshi Dude says, will you buy classic system set to build? Classic system set? What exactly do you mean? Like, will I buy more? Maybe, go ahead and type in the chat exactly what you're talking about. Ethan H, hi, All Out Brick. Love the new Matoran episode. Yeah, All Out Brick, you do amazing, if not the best to date Bionicle reviews. If you guys haven't watched his reviews, go ahead and check him out. Apparently, he purchased a lot of these old Bionicle sets, you know, from Gen 1 in the box, in containers, a while back, and just, you know, it just by chance he started to review them, and it happened to be the 20th anniversary. The whole Lego 90th anniversary set went on, and yeah, All Out Brick, that's all you can do is you keep on improving. And the views will come, the support will come. Again, it's like long term, but obviously I'd love to do a collab with you. That would be awesome. I don't know if you're California based or if you're even the United States, but that would be pretty epic, honestly. I think I have this thing with, like, especially YouTube, but it's going to be a thing apparent in Lego YouTube, and especially Bio YouTube if we're trying to do some sort of revival of like Bionicle YouTube, is that high tide raises all ships, you know? Like, we shouldn't be competitive. We should all be working together, you know, plugging each other's work, plugging each other's channels. It's the only way to grow the community, have a strong connection, and even go on to do what TTV done is, but then and then some. And it's going to take, it's years of work. I'm not talking about something that's overnight, But ideally, that would be awesome. I was like having that epiphany the other night. I was like, wouldn't it be nuts to get just like everyone to kind of not just like collab, but like work together and keep on building what we've got and expand, But this whole pandemic is looking like it might be behind us soon. Let's hope so. New Jersey. Wow, that's awesome. I have some friends from New Jersey. That's great. I know you guys have been able to deal with this whole quarantine and everything a lot better than a lot of the other areas of the United States. I actually have a friend. She flew out to New Jersey back in December and stayed there until like March, just because numbers were really bad out here in California, and she has family living there still. So I have like 3 or 4 friends from Jersey actually. I've yet to go. I've got to check it out though, because I've been to New York, I've been to the East Coast, I've been up to DC and all that, Boston, but never New Jersey. So I'll have to make it out at one point. That would be awesome. Maybe film a review together. Olive Rick says, I'm currently working on live stream graphics with your stream on another screen. Once it's all set to go, collab is certainly a must. Oh, dude, even that is an amazing idea. Yeah, you're getting, like, the technology is there. You just got to learn it. You got to kind of work the kinks. I was supposed to go live at 9. I didn't go live till like 9:10. That's just what happens when you start getting started. But, yeah, obviously that would be awesome. I think just like even like a live review or talk about like the entire 2003 wave would be epic, because in my opinion it's like what I'm personally like most nostalgic for, and the sets that I loved the most growing up were all the 2003 release sets. Just for me growing up, I was like 8 years old, 9 years old or so, and it was just like it was everything. The movie was coming out. Yeah, that was the time. For those joining the stream, I'm right now about to get started on a little bit into the second half of the bookshop. Here's some Lego ASMR for you. Wow, that is those are some tiny Lego pieces. But I feel like, yeah, you can probably hear me building pretty well. This Yeti mic does a lot of that. Alright. DXL Poet says, all up brick is bomb. Yes, he's great at what he does. Yoshi Dude says, like any system sets from the past. Oh, old system sets. I mean, the Sanctum Sanctorum, if that's what you mean, just general like system, meaning like anything but, construction or anything. The Sanctum Sanctorum came out 2 or 3 years ago and I bought it. But anything older that costs a lot of money, probably not. I'm just going to wait for new ones, because that's like comes to a collecting thing. And like, I would maybe get like another modular. Like, I think the cinema modular is a great set, but who knows, I think last time I saw it was a little over $300, and when you can buy these for $150, $200, normally it's like it hurts to have to spend that much money on it. Whereas like my love will always generally be for Bionicles, so like if it comes to collecting, I feel like that would be the set that I would go in on, but you never know. Ethan H says, Zach and All Up Brick. Yeah, of course. Let's make it happen. New Jersey based. Shonen Bag says, whoa, you're really relaxing to watch. Shonen Bag also says, also, you look like a total Chad. If that's a good thing, that's a good thing. I've heard PewDiePie use it as both a good thing and a bad thing before. And I would have my other camera set up right now, but it's going to be used on a production tomorrow. So, let's see. Yoshi Dude, what areas of New York? The big areas, not like the suburbs, My sister's from Brooklyn, or not from, but like she's living in Brooklyn. I've got to go check it out because I went when I was so young. But just the general like touristy areas. I went one summer, Yoshi Dude says, 2003 Titans are the Titans I think the most, with 2006 close second. I could agree with that, actually, potential. Toa Jelger says, what is your favorite Bionicle year? Yeah, 2003, I think, just generally. I also really liked 2006 and 2007. It just was cool with the whole underwater going on. 2008 is epic story-wise, and 2008 is when I got started on YouTube, so I'll always have like a soft spot for that year. But in general, when I really look back on like growing up with Lego and growing up with Bionicle, it's 2003. That's the real year for me that like just always stands out amongst everything, you know. And it's a good conversation to be had, you know. I want to make a video about that too. But obviously, if you guys haven't seen the polls that I put up, looks like a majority of people want me to do Bionicle meme review. So I'll be doing Bionicle meme review. I'm going to be doing Bionicle meme review. I want to format it in a way that it's almost a parody of other like meme reviews on YouTube, PewDiePie, etc. A lot of these guys that do it. We'll see what happens. I think it'll be a lot of fun. I'm not expecting much from it, you know. But like I'll like kind of do this setup as my background, put some LEDs. I have the camera at me. I have my computer. I'm pulling up the Reddit and just going through them and reacting. And I don't know. I'll like, you know, act it up a little bit and be a little ridiculous. And I think it'd be fun. I don't know. It's going to take a lot of trial and error. I'm going to maybe shoot for the first filming this Thursday and see what I can do. You know, pull up memes, like make funny voices, all that stuff. Like, I think, you know, and it could be funny. I think it could, you know, Bionicle memes are even bigger, like outside of the Bionicle fan base. People just think this, like that stuff's really funny. So we'll see. But that's, you know, I like my audience to have a lot of say in what I produce and what I put out for them. And so that's why I usually put up a poll with about 5 or 6 ideas that I have in between every like topic video. And I wanted to upload weekly, but now it's looking more like bi-weekly. But at least weekly I want to do some sort of interactive content, so that means like going live or uploading a video. And then hopefully next week, next like Monday or Tuesday, I'll upload the first Bionicle meme review. And I feel like I'm not going to do all the memes because there's so many, and I'm going to like leave room for doing a second or a third meme review. And like ideally I can do a couple of them because it should be funny if the format works. And like I want to lean into the fact that I'm kind of copying like PewDiePie and other people that do that kind of stuff, because I think it'd be funny. All in good taste, you know, of course. All in good taste. Oh, you ever like pour out one of the bags full of Lego and then you realize there's like a piece inside of it still that didn't come out when you shook it? Oh, I thought that was about to happen, but it did not. All right, what are some people saying? DXL Poet 429 says, I'm personally not a fan of Bionicle G2, but what's your thoughts on G2, Zach, my man? Well, I've talked about it endlessly on my YouTube. You know, it was botched from the beginning as far as not the design, not the pieces. I could talk about that all day, but I just think Bionicle and G1 had this mystery to it, and you had to go to their website, and they had games, and they had online bios, and they had little videos, and all sorts of like interesting adventure style kind of like mystery uncover things on your own. And that's where I think G2 generally failed, is they should have pulled some of that into it, and they didn't really. That's just my general opinion, dude. There are a lot of reasons why G2 failed. It's marketing. It's a mix of, you know, hundreds of different elements. But I think the multimedia fact and the whole mystery, this almost like you're discovering, you know, a long forgotten place. Whereas G2, it was more like they were telling, and this isn't like a bad way to go about some things, but it was more like they were telling an old story. And it was like you were reading the story rather than engrossed in the story, which is what G1 started as, especially 2001 through 2005, let's say. It was like it was just discovery. You were discovering this on your own, kind of like figuring this out. There's the sound design of Bionicle, the sounds of Bionicle. That's like a video I want to make, just going through like the various sounds that Bionicle had, and this sort of like the music to it. I mean, that all really had a big part to play in it, I think. But that's just me personally. Yoshi Dude says every year is good except 2005. I could maybe see that. Yoshi Dude, including the reboot, of course. Ethan H, what about the 2005 Titans? They are great, I agree. But there's only like 3 of them. Ethan H, or Toa Juggler, do you have any Bionicle fan projects? Not really for me. You know, as much as I'd love to put the creative time and effort into a Bionicle thing, there are other people doing it and going full blast with it. Captain Geo and a couple other guys that I've had on my live streams, they've talked about it. They're doing a sort of what Noah Productions did for the Ignition trilogy, or Ignition 2006. They're gonna do for 2008. They want to do like the 2008 storyline with stop motion. It's a fan project, and they reached out to me because they just wanted to see if I would be like a voice in it, like just play a Matoran or something fun. And I was like, hell yeah, that sounds great. And so they're working on that. And for me, my content on YouTube that I want to do is it's discussion. It's about Bionicle, it's discussion, it's nostalgia, it's all these factors of why I thought it was so successful. So that way, like, people that aren't even big Bionicle fans now, but that maybe like grew up with it, can find it interesting. Like the Bionicle Dream phenomenon that I made has like 30K views, and it's like obviously not all of them are subscribed to me. Not everyone even is a big Bionicle fan that watched it, but it was a topic that could have wider range of conversation, and I think that's kind of what I want to focus on, you know. Here we go. I was missing a bag the whole time. If you guys weren't noticing while I was talking, I was like frantically looking for some pieces, and here you go. Here they are. All right. But, you know, I would love to, dude. And like, there are video games, like people are working on like Quest for Machanui. There are all these fan video games that people are making. Like that's awesome. And I want people to keep doing that. And like, I want to like stream myself playing those games when they come out, because that would be awesome. But you know, it's more for me about keeping the conversation going. And one day, of course, the dream would be to like, you know, get the money together to make another movie or something. But, you know, until then, I'm a long way from that. So keep the conversation going, keep the community alive, all that stuff. And I have other things to say about Lego. I can talk about Lego Star Wars, Lego expert system sets, because like that's what I really like to build. But like I couldn't really talk about Ninjago. I couldn't really talk about Monkey Kid or whatever, you know, all these other ones, because it's just not what interests me, and it's not, you know, what are you gonna do? But there are other YouTube channels who do that, you know. Everyone finds their spot and where they work best, you know. And I definitely feel like this is kind of what I want to do for now. Ethan H, only the combiners are good. Ethan H, I can agree with that statement. You're probably talking about my statement about G2. Yoshi Dude says, will my meme I sent be a meme review? I haven't forgot about it. I got it on Instagram. TT Tall memes, or T Tall memes, is another meme, Bionicle meme, Instagram that I'm going to take a look at and definitely pull inspiration from. But yeah, you know, and I'll definitely, 100% I'll be using yours. I won't forget, at least. Definitely won't forget. Toa Jailer says that sound is good. I'm sure you mean like the Lego sounds. Ethan H, G2 show sucked. Yeah, it did. There's a lot of reasons. Bioscrout says G2's marketing was weak. Wasn't strong enough from the start. I can see that for sure. Toa Jegler, I'm working on my own series. I'm redoing everything, and I do not want to make the same mistake that G1 did with a really in-depth lore. I want to make sure that there's no chance of screwing up. Yeah, that's what Lego should do if they were ever to bring it back. Bioscrout, I still found that most sets to be kind of good, though. Yeah, definitely. Toa Jegler, if you're interested in me, please contact me on Discord. There you go, guys. I mean, that sounds awesome. Eye of Ender, what's good, man? Haven't seen you in a while. Also, Zach, there's an Australian show called Lego Masters. You should give it a look. I know. So there's American, right? There's the American Lego Masters, and it's on Fox, and it's a good show. It's really good. And season 3 would have been out this year had, what happened not happened this year and everything. They've been working on recruiting new people from what I've heard. Rumors are that they're going to be shooting this spring. So we could hopefully get some new episodes by this summer. I mean, that would be ideal. Now, Lego Masters has I thought it was European, but apparently you're telling me it's an Australian version of the show. So, I mean, that's, awesome. I'd love to check that out. I saw, because I was on IMDb, one of the, builders I thought was just really cool personality. So I looked her up on IMDb, found her on Instagram, and I hit her up, and now we're dating. Just kidding. That's not true. But I was checking it out on IMDb, and I saw that there was another Lego Masters show, and I'm like, what the heck? There's a whole nother version of this show, so I'll have to check it out. You said it's Australian version? I'll have to check it out, because if it's as good as the one that's on Fox here in America, then, I'm down. I think it's such an interesting show. Obviously, Fox has a lot of money. I'm no judgment, but I feel like the Australian one won't have as much of the production value, which is fine. I don't, is what it is. But the way they do Lego Masters here in Fox does Lego Masters, the TV show, is they film it and produce it a lot like a MasterChef show or very reality, but the fact that it's Lego, for me, makes it watchable, and it's not like they're celebrities, it's not like they're, these rich people, it's like they're just normal people building Lego, and it's just a wonderful show. If any of you haven't watched Lego Masters, I think you can watch it on Hulu. I never promote or approve pirating, but I understand some people are dealt with situations where they're not in the United States, or they're not in a country where they can view it, and they have to find alternate means, and that's fine. But you guys really should watch Lego Masters. I think there's 10 episodes. It's a great show, and my buddy Yoni hopes that he can be on it one day, which would be great. I had him on live. That's Thrawn that I had on live last week. But I'll check it out. Eye the Ender, an Australian version of Lego Masters. It sounds pretty great. I'm assuming it's like males and females. They team up. I'm sure it's probably very similar to what they do here on the U.S. version. If I'm not mistaken, too, there's 5 or 6 seasons. It was bought over and brought to the U.S., but it was actually a show. Lego Masters was a show that existed in, I guess what you're saying is Australia first, before they even produced it here. Because there's 6 seasons, or 5 or 6 seasons. This is just from my memory visually when I was looking it up on IMDb earlier. I was like, what? There's another version? And from what you're telling me, let me know. Eye the Ender, is it great? Ethan H., do you like Technic sets? I do. I think Mindstorms is cool. It's still not really for me. Bionicle itself is what I love. It's the story. If they brought Bionicle back and it was for some reason a mix of Construction and CCBS and System, or if it was just System with joints, but I would still be into it. While it is definitely the build of Bionicle that makes it what it is, and how are these figures not just awesome, like the Toamata, I have Kopaka and Tahu here. For me, end of the day, it's in gun to head, what am I buying at a Lego store right now? Probably not Technic. I'm buying the really expensive, really cool sets that they have, like the Lego Ideas sets or the Creator sets. That's just kind of what I like out of my Lego right now at this point in my life. It's I want a challenge. I want something that I can put up for display that's really cool. Anyone can be wow, that's awesome. You built that, So that's kind of where I'm at. So no, I don't really see myself buying any Technic unless they release a Technic Bionicle set. But I don't see that happening. All right, 12 concurrent viewers. Thanks, guys. Eye the Ender. I'm hoping for season 3 in Australia in October. Okay, so 3 seasons. Yoshi, do you still do mocks? Not really. I don't have many of my Bionicles here at all. I have a bunch of G2 that I brought over during college because I thought I would do animations with them. This is back in 2015. I did not. Spoiler alert, my life just got ahead of itself, and college was something of a wild ride. But all of my Bionicle is up in Seattle for the most part, besides the 2 here and like one other. I have Vakama, I think, in my closet, like standing up. But no, I don't mock, and I don't do mocks that often. So it is what it is, though. I don't mock that much, honestly. But I feel like there are people who are great at it, Nudie Matula says, hi, what's going on, dude? I the Ender says, yeah, my family loves Lego Masters because nobody is mean to each other, and even if they are, it's lighthearted drama, and it's really great. BioScrawl says, I just noticed that modified Kopaka beside you. Yeah, so, like, I guess that's the most I would do for mocking, is I modified him to have no BS gold armor. It's all white and translucent blue. The shield's not amazing. That's from, like, the Protector of Ice set, but already, in my opinion, this is, like, and it's small, but, like, it's a much better version of even the one that we got. Because it's just color coordinated and not all weird. Like, I don't know what they were thinking. I have so many problems with G2 that go beyond just, like, the story or even the set design. I don't know. I'm also just not a CCBS guy, personally. But it's okay. It's fine. If you love it, you love it. And that's great. It definitely has its strengths and weaknesses. All Out Brick says, I got a huge kick out of Lego Masters. Tons of fun watching it. Anyone know when Season 2 is airing? I know it's confirmed. So I can't tell you how or who I know, but I did have people that told me about it on the inside, friends that worked at Fox and a couple of other people that were in talks, and they were casting new builders from, it had to have been back in like late October, early November until just a couple weeks ago. I'd say like early February or late January. And they gave the final calls to the potential contestants to confirm them for the show. So that, and that's all I know. And so that, in my opinion, for what I know how production works, should mean that they are filming Lego Masters very soon. In the environment that we're in, it's becoming easier to test people, for people to get vaccinated. And with all of that adding up, production itself in Hollywood, in LA where I live right now, is picking back up. I've noticed it personally as well. So I can only assume that Lego Masters Season 2 is shooting either right now or they're about to. 100% I believe that they're about to shoot from everything that I've heard. All the inklings, all of the... So there you go, All Out Brick. That's from what I know. And I'd say I have some pretty good sources, seeing as, like, I'm in this industry and I know people that work at Fox. And it's funny, like, my friends that work at Fox, they'll walk around the lot and just see, like, the host of Lego Masters walking around, and just, it's casual. It's kind of crazy. I mean, you get vetted to work at companies like that, so they know that you're not just going to be geeking out every time you see a celebrity around. You treat them all like normal. What's it? The guy from Arrested Development. He plays Lego Batman. Oh, I'm usually so good at this. Anyways, yeah. I also one time on a golf course and saw him while I was playing golf. How nuts is that? Okay, that was All Out Brick. 15 viewers. What's up, guys? I am building currently the Lego Modular Set, the bookshop. I purchased this a week or two ago as a part of my ever-growing modular collection that you can see on my shelf, and we're just having fun building and talking. DXL, the poet, says, TTV's Biocraft is great, Bionicle and Minecraft together. Yeah, it's a cool project, definitely. I mean, that's the way to do it. I mean, there's a reason why Lego now partnered with Minecraft and has a whole line with them now, because it only made sense. It's like those two are they're not too dissimilar, of at least the idea of building on your own from scratch. And I guess the thing with Minecraft is you don't have to spend any money on the blocks. But then I guess you do if you're going to do Lego Minecraft. So double entendre, I guess, right? Yoshi Dude says, do you think the small ball joint system is the future of Bionicle? Fascinating, actually. That's interesting. Like, if they ever brought Bionicle back, would they implement that? Most likely. I could see that. I could see where the Lego company is right now, which is a tough position to be in. Construction failed. Even Star Wars construction sets in the CCBS sort of system too failed. So it wasn't, people always say, oh, Bionicle failed. It wasn't just that. It's the system itself. I think having 1 and then 2 Lego, 3, now 4 Lego movies compounded onto one another made like this generation just think about Lego as Lego. And they would see sets like a Bionicle or sets like a CCBS style Rey from Star Wars or Finn or even Darth Vader or Stormtroopers and not buy them because they just were like, what is this? This isn't Lego. Lego has very much solidified themselves as the yellow minifig. It's bricks and bricks or nothing, you know? So if Bionicle was to come back in any way, I think they would implement as much system within the build as they could. That's also a thing I quite often think about. As just for marketing purposes, you know, have like studs, literally like this look of just studs on a figure, on a playset, on anything, gives it that Lego feel. And I feel like that is something that they would need if they were ever to bring like a Bionicle G3 into existence. Fortunately or unfortunately, you know, you want to enjoy that or not, we kind of would have to deal with that because I don't see them bringing a Bionicle like system or set types back the way that they were in G2 and even at the end of G1. I think it makes a lot of sense to me now that they would need to essentially kind of like revamp the way they do a series like Bionicle and sort of try their best to implement like less Technic. I don't know. Yeah, this sounds weird to say, but that's actually kind of where my head is at with how they would go about it. Which is weird because that's not like what Bionicle is. It's what people would probably riot, you know, but I think it really, the success, if they brought it back, lies in the hands of the kids that aren't watching me and aren't watching you, didn't grow up with Bionicle, don't even know about G2 even. And they need to have a reason to want to buy these sets. First and foremost, a mystery, a sort of self-discovery of this like island and these inhabitants. And then, that's also the thing, is I don't think they would continue the story. I think it needs to be a reboot, which is fine. Transformers has done that. Comics and books have done that. I'd be fine with that. Totally fine with starting from the beginning. That's where my thoughts lie. Definitely. I'm gonna write these down because these are all like really good topic video discussions. Where did I have like all of these. I have like a list. I actually should read them out to you guys. Just of like all these sorts of ideas for topic videos. Like, yeah, the sound of Bionicle. The Bionicle mystery. Like, it was such a mystery that G1 when it first came out. All right, what are people in the chat saying? Let's check it out. We have Toa Jegler. Personally, the reason... Oh, sorry, it wasn't complete. I accidentally sent the button because it was right below. Oh, he says... Oh, okay. Sorry. The Man in Black. Good to see you, man. Hello there. Ethan H. Thoughts on the Coliseum. New largest Lego set. Thoughts on that, man? Well, my roommate was out of town, and I was desperate to build some Lego, and so I bought these modular buildings. And so it's going to be a while before I can probably spend a whole bunch of cash on another big Lego set, unfortunately. Gotta wait for some more money, some more paychecks, and then we'll think about it. But the plan was him and I were going to get the Coliseum because I think it looks epic. It's awesome. The only downside is if you really want to display it right, you can't really put it upright because you kind of need to look into it from the top. So you can't like have it up high anywhere. You have to have it almost like eye level, if not even lower, if you want to display it. But I think it's epic. I want to build it. I want to live build it with my roommate. And I think, you know, what we do is, like, I've told people in my live streams, we both, like, go in on Lego sets and split them. I've bought all these modular sets myself because I see it as a long-term thing. Like, I'm always going to have them. But the Lego Coliseum set is actually perfect for 2 people to build. Because, and some people say this is, like, a negative, but I don't see it as that if you build like how my roommate and I do. A lot of it is repetitive, so you're building the same column again and again and again, and it goes around the Colosseum like so, like, and you're doing like the same thing over and over again. So if you have two people doing it, him or me, like we would both pull up instructions on like our computer as well, and each be working on that same piece, that identical piece, and twice the people takes half the time to build it. So that's kind of where our mindset is. We want to get it soon, and I want to get it soon because it would look great on display in like our living room, So yeah, I mean, overall opinion, I'd love it. I think it's an epic set. It's like what, $500 or something. Not insane expensive, but I'm gonna get it at some point, definitely. Yeah, Ethan H. That's definitely a plan of mine. It's definitely I want to get that at one point. Toa Jelly, do you know the plot of my series? And if you don't, would you like me to explain it in detail or later discuss? Good for the thing to do at night. I mean, yeah, if you want to give like a short summary in the chat, go for it. I know there's like a limit with what you can write in. The Man in Black says, I just got the Green Nui Rama. Honestly, I'm falling for the 2001 Rahi. I was. That's why I got all of them back when I was doing classic reviews. I think that they're just awesome designs, epic creations by Lego. And they're addicting because they're really cool. Yeah, I love the original Rahi. The Nui Rama were the first Bionicles I ever got, the flying ones, and I have both the green and the orange one. And I remember I got them around like 2003, was it? No, 2002 for my birthday, October 2002. So they were hard to find. I was surprised that my aunt was able to find them when she did. And I was very lucky. And that was the only Rai I had until I did the classic reviews in 2011 and went online and bought, in 2010 I think when I started those, but I went online and bought all the rest of the Rahi that I could, sealed in the box as I did for my reviews, because that's how you do it. And yeah, I love the Rahi. So I totally understand, man. Congrats on finding at least one of the Nui Rama. Ethan H. My favorite Bionicle song, mine is Face Me. That's awesome. Underrated, honestly. I'm glad I included it. And it was like in the middle tier for me. It's definitely a very special song. Yoda, I had a dream that last night that they brought back the Baraki. No way. New Team Matola writes, I hope that Lego CCBS sets aren't going to fall into the fail of Bionicle G2. I think they did. Like CCBS, don't get me wrong, maybe I don't know this, but they don't even make CCBS anymore. Like System is really all that they do. They have like the micro, whatever they're called. They have like the micro ball joint that is used as like a form of articulation for sets, but that's the thing. Oh, All Out Brick, catch you later, Zach. Calling it a night. 8 a.m. class. No worries, dude. Good luck with class. Thanks for being here, All Out Brick. If you guys haven't, go to All Out Brick's YouTube channel. He has the best Bionicle reviews on the web right now, in my opinion, and in many others. Personally, I think he does it the best. So, yeah, that's where I will tell you to go if I'm going to point you in the direction of Bionicle reviews, at least like modern ones. How big of a Transformers fan are you? Yoshi Dude says, I was a fan growing up with the movies, the Bayformer movies, which is like ridiculous, I know. But I didn't ever really collect any toys. I wasn't ever given any. I bought some around like Revenge of the Fallen, I remember, or Dark of the Moon, but no, I wasn't like growing up as a big Transformers fan, but I liked the movies sort of, but I was also a kid. And now I realize I only really liked the first one a little bit, and then they pretty much are all terrible. Toa Juggler 01 says, if you want a true Bionicle tip, I recommend sending some of the most relaxing music from Motunui online game. I agree. It's inspiring. Artorius of the Abyss says, I think Lego should use System for Gen 3. I'm starting to agree with that. I actually have been building Bionicle-inspired Toa-esque designs. I bought a ton of Hulkbuster sets, Venom sets, and those Thanos sets. Yeah, and that you could definitely... work with. I do agree. I think the only way Bionicle could be successful with modern audiences or modern kids is it has to have like system included in it, or else they're just not going to recognize it, even with the Lego logo on it. BioScrawl says, not going to lie, Modern Nui Online soundtrack is the kind of music I actually sometimes fall asleep to. That's pretty good. I play the Gakoro underwater music a lot, and that helps. That's pretty good music. Ethan H says, I got the Manus crabs for $150 last month. Very worth every penny. Oh, dude, that's great. Even used, as long as they're somewhat working, that's a great deal. Toa Jegler, my story is about a team of Toa who end up on Earth with a bunch of Dark Hunters. I think a thing that's going to... What are you saying? That's going to be interesting about the series is how would the Toa react to everyday situations. That's a cool idea. Chuglet, good to see you, man. I wonder how many votes Galador would have gotten if it was on the poll. It would have gotten some, of course, as like a joke. Nudie Matola says, I feel that I'm going to fall asleep again at any second because I just woke up here. The clock is almost 7 a.m. Oh, you just woke up. Well, I guess it's not late night Lego talk for you. It's early morning Lego talk with your host, Zach Kaplan. All right, let me get to some more building. Let's do it. Oh, this is some of the best stuff, as you guys are seeing in the background with Machinui Online game animations that are amazing. 14 concurrent viewers. Hello, everybody. How's it going? We are building the Lego Modular Building set bookshop. I'm working on the second part. I've already built the bookshop, as you can see behind me. So I'm more than halfway done, but it's taken a while. I'm really taking my time with building. Really taking my time. What am I doing now? Did I do it right? Yes, I did it right. Looks good to me. I'm so excited to do Bionicle meme review, guys. I think it's gonna be so ridiculous. I don't think you guys even know. I don't even know what to expect. I'm like gonna go all out, and it's gonna be either the end of everything or the beginning of something pretty funny. All right, 2 of these. Boom, boom. A 3. Then we need 2 of those guys. Gray. Yes. Okay. Single blue, single blue, single all the way. All right. The Man in Black says, but I'm still waiting for Takua and Puku to arrive. That's right. Are you the one who wrote in the other day and said you got them? I forget what you said you paid for, but I feel like we kept talking about it, and we ended up going, you know what? It's not a bad price for that set. At the end of the day, even if it's not sealed, it's pretty awesome to get. And the function of the crab legs, the Puku's crab legs, are really cool. You know, I wonder what happened to Puku. You know, he became Toe of Light. We never saw Puku again. He wasn't in the lair underground, in Makuda's lair. So, what happened to Puku? Justice for Puku, guys. What happened? Because, you know, and then he helps the Toa Nuva with their quests. You know, Staff of Artaka and everything. Am I right? I think I'm right there. And eventually we see him in Cardinui during that whole storyline. So I'm assuming Puku's just chilling. Hopefully they moved him to Metronui before the island of Machinui, you know, disintegrated when Machinui woke up, the giant robot, you know. I hope he got out of there. Puku, man. What about Puku? Justice for Puku. I feel like that would have been great. Obviously, like the 2000 Titan Takanuva set was cool. It was cool, but it would have been awesome almost if he had like a Puku with him, like a little crab figure, just to like reference like, oh, Puku's still around, still alive. You know, kind of a nod to his 2003 Titan set. I think that would have been cool. All right, we're building a little cafe right here, I think. Right next to the bookstore. There we go. Oh, two flat cylinder studs. There we go. Yeah, I mean, it looks like a barista's station. Yoshi, dude, Galador Classic reviews. I don't have any Galador. Actually, I might have, but that's mixed into Lego that I don't even know if it exists anymore at my old house. I'm I do not own any Galador. I never really owned any. If I were to go online to Bricklink, yeah, I could do it. It'd cost money though, and it would make kind of no sense. Um, Galador classic reviews. That just recently kind of became like just a big meme. I should almost check out that show. Do you guys know? Do any episodes exist on YouTube or something? I feel like it'd be super easy. No one would really care. Like the original creators would just think it's funny. The main character, if you guys don't know, in the Galador TV show's name was Nick Bluetooth. And it was... I don't know if originally it was planned to have Lego sets. If it was, that's pretty brilliant. But then it wasn't really Lego. And it wasn't even really Technic either. It was just so weird. Let's be real. Galador, what a weird thing for Lego to have done. That was weird. Let's just say that. Artorius of the Abyss says, I love that the algorithm put your channel in my recommended list. I used to watch your videos when I was younger. Started watching you around when the Baraki sets launched. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, I love having fans like and old viewers kind of like find me again doing my thing. Because I know that was the thing that happened. You know, people fell off. I fell off of YouTube. Also, people create new YouTube channels. You know, they delete their old ones. So that was always a worry. But I was like, I know if I pump out content frequently enough, the people will come. You know, the people will come. It shows that they did. What is going on, though, here? What did I do wrong? Is it just sitting? There's just this little plant piece, and it's like so oh my god. It's like I buy these modular buildings for the buildings. Oh. And it's like, as cute as it is that they have stuff inside them, it's like I'm never going to use that. There we go. So it's kind of like all the interior details feels a little pointless. It's cute, but I wouldn't mind if it was literally just hollow houses. It'd probably bring the price down a little bit. Alas, it's, you know, it's nice for kids and playability. And, you know, if I have like a Lego City setup, it would be fun to like go inside and dip in and, you know, show everyone the Easter eggs and all that. All right, we built the plant. We need a seat piece and 2 flat... seat piece and 2 flat plates. There we go. All right, let's put this guy 5 to the right, 1 over to the right. Is that 3 up? 1, 2, 3, and then 1 over. 1 over. That looks good. Come on, come on. Oh, come on. There we go. Is that right? Yes. Yes, this is correct. I am building Legos. Yes. Okay. You guys get some... Here, some Lego ASMR. Lego ASMR, Lego. Alright. Oh, these are for little seats. Okay. We got you. I hear you. I feel you. If you guys haven't yet, watch Lego Masters. I feel like I'm just plugging Lego Masters for people that... Has anyone not seen it that's in this chat right now? You haven't watched Lego Masters? Literally a reality TV show about adults building with Lego. That is so sad. If you guys got to do it. It's on Hulu, but it's also... There are other ways. Let's just say there are other ways, which I'm sure everyone here is smart enough about, for you to find it and watch it. Where's this other chair? I'm missing a chair. All right. Oh, we got a bunch of messages. Oh, shoot. DXL says, the Metro Matoran are my favorite version of Matoran. Yoshidude says, I think Jalar got Puku Nod in his Mari form. That's true. He kind of did. You know what? He kind of did. Toa Jegler, because he's a Makuta in disguise. Ethan H. I wish they made the Toa Metru Matoran, not Metru Torin. Oh, Yeah, that would have been great to get that. Man in Black says, I just checked Bionicle Wiki, and apparently our beloved Puku was given to Orcam by Joller? Wait, so that's... Wait, what? Explain that, Man in Black, exactly? You're... Orcam? I forget, who is Orcam again? Puku was given to Orcam by Joller? What? Toad Juggler says, and if you want proof, Puku and Makuta were both boys voiced by the same actor? Oh my god. Good night, Ethan H says. Good night, man. Man in Black says, it also says that after Takua and Joller became Toa, Puku became close with Kapura. That makes sense. Yoshi dude, the name Nick Bluetooth is such a 90s Power Ranger, Superhuman, Super Samurai, Cyber Squad, Big Bad Beetleborgs, and VR Troopers name. You're right. And Bluetooth was at such an early stage back then, you know? Bioscrawl, when I first discovered Galador, I honestly thought it was some silly knockoff, right? Yoshi dude, Galador gives me a Sabin vibe. Yeah, like Power Rangers. But that's what I should expect from Fox Kids. The Man in Black, thoughts on the Vaki sets? Literally just own one because I really don't like them. I think the Vaki were very boring and uninspiring. To have come out after the Roxy, you know, not great. Are they bad sets? No. There's just literally nothing that tells them apart. And, you know, you can say that for the Borak, I guess, but they have different Krana. For real, though, the Vaki were very forgettable. And I actually might be with you there. I might not actually own all the Vaki, which if I don't, I got to get on it because I do want to have a finished collection. But I might be there with you. I don't think I have all the Vaki. And of all those sets, they're definitely the most disappointing of the sets. So I agree with you there. All right, let's put this table on like so. All right, more Lego ASMR. Looking for the freaking chair. I mean, it'll pop up. There we go. Got it. Let's do it. All right. Have we moved up in level in any way? No, doesn't look like it. Artorius of the Abyss says, I watched Lego Masters with my dad. We loved it. It inspired us to buy new system sets, even some Technic stuff as well. Awesome. Toad Juggler says, Will, the concepts we're thinking about using is the toe of Earth is mute and he can't speak, and we were thinking that he uses sign language because his hands can articulate. Oh, that's interesting. Ive Ender says, Orcam is that jerk that's secretly working for Makuta. Yoshi dude, can we agree that the Vaki suck? Alright. Let's see here. Alright, we're working our way up to the next level of this. Wait. Okay, yeah. 4x2. Then we got brown. I think, yeah, this is brown. We need another plate. Nice. So I'm building stairs right now. That's great. Those are all highlighted. Then we have a 4 by 1 piece. Okay, brown, flat 4x2. Where is that? Right here. Awesome. Yeah, these colors are making a lot of sense to me. Okay. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, did all that. Okay, what are people saying in the chat? Daler99, yo, Paraka. Yo, man. Artorius of the Abyss, agreed they felt so stale. The Toa Metru were awesome, though. I was thinking of buying Vakama off eBay. The Toa Metru are cool. Some argue they're the best Toa builds. I can say that they're the most in between the original Toa Mata, Toa Nuva, and it makes sense because when they came out, and the like Inika build. And they're the best middle ground, obviously, I think, of any like Toa build, Bionicle build that's out there is the Toa Metru. Definitely good investment to buy all of them. Bioscrawl, Vaki, more like Navki. Daily 99 Production says, my college's Lego club was contacted to see if anyone in the club wanted to audition for Lego Masters. Dude, and that's what they were doing, man. Like I said, I can't talk about it, you know, but I have people I know that are Lego builders that were contacted. And I don't even know how. You know, maybe there was an AFOL list through there, like Seattle or BrickCon. They were at BrickCon at one point. I don't know how they're going through and finding people. It's very fascinating how they're doing it. But, yeah. I've heard of a lot of people being pulled to audition for it. But it's crazy, man. Like, you know, they want a good amount of, like, representation amongst race and gender. And so, like, can't just have a bunch of white men doing it. You can't just have a bunch of girls doing it. They got to have a mix of everyone. And so it's a long process, I'm sure, like, pulling people to audition. And you also have to be a good builder, man. You have to be a really, really good builder. Because if you guys haven't seen Lego Masters in that show, you are on the clock. And it's nuts. Well, Jolly had to go to the rescue the Toanuva, so he gave Puku to Orcom, Ali Matoran. Huh, okay. Yoshi dude, Borakal or Vaki? Ooh, Vaki, I guess. Borakal are cool, though. The Borakal are almost cooler than the Borak, just with the silver to match, like, the Toanuva. That's a good question, honestly. I don't totally know, man. I'll take Vizorok, though. Bioscrawl, the Vaki were kind of bland. Yeah, they were. Daler99 says the Metro are some of my favorite Toa sets. I agree. Bioscrawl, they did come with nice colors and weapon pieces, though. Chocolate says, was the transformation of Matoran appearances ever explained in Motunui online game animation? When all the Tunga were celebrating, Takua and Jala present themselves in 2003 Matoran form. It wasn't in the Motunui online game animation, but in the 2003 animations, if you're watching my screen here, they do, and that was the end. There you go. They do make it a thing, the transformation. Daler99, yeah, IDK either, as the club is pretty much brand new and hasn't really made a name for ourselves yet. Yeah, I don't know how they do that, how they, like, reach out and figure all that out. But there's a way, you know, there's a way that they have their people, they have their ways, you know, to, like, vet people and research and find the people that they want for a Lego Masters. And it's probably just a huge undertaking for anyone that is working for Fox on that show. Huge undertaking, you know. I mean, it's like, I'm sure they do, you know, Instagram and then Lego message boards and YouTube and, I mean, everything you can think of. Dang, what just happened? I like, you guys ever build Lego and, like, a hair gets stuck? It's like, you got to be careful, man, because you don't want to have to take the whole thing apart. That's the problem with having long hair right now. Looks good. All right, we are safe. All right. Daler99, good to see you here. 13 concurrent viewers. That's not bad. All right, what's next? We need... Okay. Lego ASMR time. Lego ASMR. We need 2 of these. Alright, one of those. We need a 3 by and another 1 by. 3 by, 1 by gray, stud out. Let's do it. Boom, baby. Looking good. Is that a stair piece? What is that? Oh, okay. What the? Oh, shoot. We need another brown 2 by 1. There we go. Brown 2 by 1. Place that there. Boom. And then these guys here. All right. Looks good. Looking good. Golly's kicking ass on screen. This is like so Bionicle, these cutscenes, because it was like when I was young, this is like the furthest I got into the game. And I just remember like this being epic. All right. I think that's good. Yoshi dude, what is the worst wave of canister sets? Worst wave of canister sets. I mean, do the Vaki count? Because if so, it's like what everyone's been saying, Vaki. You know, it's just not great. Otherwise, I don't know. I'm trying to think. The Hordika weren't amazing. The Hordika weren't incredible. Oh, we got some more viewers. What's going on, guys? I am building the Lego Creator Expert Bookshop. Modular building, as you can see above me. I'm currently obsessed with modular buildings. They run you a pretty penny, but they are fun to build and they look great on display. And that's the plan, is it not? Oh, you play with your Legos? Oh, sorry. I display them. All right, let's see. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Play with your Legos. Play with your Legos until you're 100. I remember, they don't do this anymore, I don't think. But where it had like the age range, now it's like it says 8 plus, you know, or 13 plus. I think this set that I'm building now says, where is it? 16 plus. Yeah, 16 and up. But it's like, I remember that originally it was like 16 through 100 or 8 through 100 was like their funny wink at like anyone at any age can like build with Lego, you know. I remember that being a thing. In the live chat, do you guys remember that? If so, you know, they don't do it anymore from what I've seen, unfortunately. That was like such a thing from what I remember. Also, if you guys haven't yet, there's a YouTube channel called BioTube, literally. And last week I did an interview with them, and they posted it this last weekend, or it was like at the very end of last week. If you haven't yet, go check that out. Bookmark it. Give it a thumbs up and a like. Add it to your list of to watch soon if you want to continue watching my stream. But it's actually a great interview if you want some insight. I might like ask them if I can kind of like find segments of that and repost it on my channel, because it's a great way to get to know where I've been at all these years and kind of like what I've been doing. And it's just a fascinating, it was a like fun little, they interviewed me and I did great. And I think it's a really cool video that I want more people to view so they kind of understand where I've been at, where everything is at, what it's like living in LA, living in freaking Hollywood, man. It's wild. It's something else. I'm just glad that I have friends, you know, and people I know here. Because without that, you're kind of donezo. Alright, what's going on? Oh, it's a bunch of small pieces. Eesh. Alright, we need gray. We need 2 blue. 1 blue. Alright, 2 gray. 2 gray, 1 blue. 1 other color that I can't seem to find. Lego ASMR, everybody. That's what you came for. I wonder if my mic's actually picking that up. Wow, Bionicle piece. Look at that. Bionicle piece. Bionicle shoes. Bionicle meme review. Coming soon. Hopefully soon. I don't know how long it's going to take me to edit it, because I want to edit it just like a meme review video. And I have to find all the sound bites, and I have to find all this crap to make it work. Otherwise, I won't publish it until it's ready and it's good, and I feel good about it. Feel good about my performance. Feel good about the memes. You know, I only want to upload content that's good for you guys. The top 10 Bionicle band songs was the hardest video I'd made in so long, man. Even Love in Bionicle was tough, because I made a version of Love in Bionicle, like Is It Canon? I did a version, and it was okay, but I felt like I didn't have enough research, so I spent a whole nother week. That's why it was 2 weeks in between Top 10 Bionicle band songs and Is Love Canon, because I wanted to really do my research and present a video that was of like good quality to you guys. And so the same goes for even a video like meme review. Bionicle meme review. I like want to make that good and enjoyable and watchable. And to do that, I just got to make sure I do the best that I can. And I will not settle for anything less than excellent to exceptional work. Oh man, how do I get this piece off? What? There we go. That was really hard. I'm glad I haven't cut my fingernails in a couple of days. That's the only way. Do you guys remember that in my old Bionicle reviews? I would be like, handy dandy fingernail. And it's just like, I hadn't cut my fingernails for like 3 or 4 days. And so I just used them to open the canister. Like, what the? It was YouTube. It's ridiculous. Kids, you know, whatever. But like, why did I do that? It's so like, not like unprofessional, like, oh, because I needed to be professional. I was 14, 13 years old. But that's so weird to me that I did that. Like, whatever. I just did whatever I thought was funny, you know. And it worked, I guess. It's definitely a different style of going about it. All right. Ooh, I am behind on some live chats. Wegevolt. Oh my gosh, I am so behind. Sorry, guys. Where were we? Oh, okay. Worst canister sets. RIP Lego message boards. Says Daily99. Nudie Matola says, which one do you think are the best Bionicle villains? The Makuta are pretty cool, but the Baraki are awesome as well. Daily99 says, I'd say the worst is probably the 2006 Knights Kingdom canister set wave. Oh, really? I guess it doesn't count because it's not Bionicle, but they were weird. Do you think Akmu is a terrorist? Basically is. DXL, the poet, says, the Lego ASMR is about to have me knocked out. Daily 99 Productions, Baraka best villains. Really, huh? Bitridden, hey guys, daily reminder to thank Lord Akmu. The Man in Black says, damn, I really need to buy the Tarakava. Dude, the Tarakava are awesome. Good luck. The Yoshi Dude, the best wave of canister sets? Toa Nuvan, maybe? I don't know. Roxy, Borak were pretty great. Daler99, I remember the first time I saw the old Montanui Online game animations. Such a great experience to play that game. I didn't find out about the 02 and 03 animations until 2008. No way. Daler99, I randomly came across them on YouTube one day. Bitridden, I remember being young and my brother got me the Scopio for my birthday, introducing me to Montanui Online game. That's awesome because that's a huge set and quite an undertaking to purchase. It was like $80, $90. Maybe it was $100 from what I remember. Daler99 says, modular buildings are really sweet. I have the Fire Brigade, Grand Emporium, Pet Shop, Detective's Office, Assembly Square, and Parisian Restaurant. That's awesome, dude. I have the Grand Emporium, Pet Shop from that list, and then Assembly Square over here. So a lot of the similar ones that you have. The Man in Black. I think the Toamata and Baraki had the best canisters. Baraki did have pretty cool canisters, actually. You're right. You know who had the worst ones? The Mari. The Mari weren't even canisters. It was plastic on, like, cheap plastic on the front with a hard plastic cover on the outside, and then paper on the back. What a waste! I had to throw all them away. I remember being so pissed. Bitridden says, man, I spent so much time on that game. That's awesome. DXL says, the Toa and Nika look threw me off for a loop when I first saw them. I still can't believe that they're Toa. The Scopio is really good aside from the joints, says Bitridden. Daler99, that's cool, Zach. I didn't know about that interview. Yeah, check it out on BioTube. That's the YouTube channel. Bitridden, forget the name of the pilot, but I cherish that figure. Toa Jelger, I have a Discord server. A lot of people do now. It's kind of the way it's going. Daler99, Telluris, I think? Yeah, we can hear it. Lol. Yeah, that's great. Toa Juggler, thank the Lord. Daler99, unfortunately, I have to head out now to watch a lecture video. Lol, once I'm done, I'll probably pop back in for a bit. It might be an hour or so, so IDK if you'll still be here. We'll see. Maybe, maybe not. Best of luck with the rest of the build. Good to see everyone. Yeah, of course. Bioscral, same. I used my fingernails to open canisters back then, and unfortunately one of those canisters were the Mystica ones. Bioscral, I had a hard time getting those open. Yeah, me too. First Bionicle figure, guys, for me it was Toa Tahumata. That was my first one. Bioscral, for me, it was Toa Haga Iruni back in 05. Interesting. Lost his canister over time. That's too bad. By Bitridden. First figure was Scopio, the largest Bionicle figure maybe ever made, released in 2009, the last year of Bionicle. That's nuts. Toa Juggler, mine's the Great Temple. The Great Temple, like the miniature set that you mean? I forget, because obviously it's not a figure. Bitridden, I still have Iruni's can, but my own brother has Nurik. Interesting. 1 second, guys. I'm gonna grab something really quickly. Let me... Actually, I have a text that I can put up. I'm gonna come back. Let me just... Where did it go? Okay, what? Is this it? So I'm gonna put up a text that says, be right back. Oh, here we go. It's right. Be right back. It's right here. I'm going to put this up, so let people know in the chat that I'm going to be back in like 2 seconds here. I just need to grab a quick refreshment because, geez, it takes a lot doing these live chats and talking to you guys, building, like for my voice, All right, 1 second, guys. Be right back. Alright guys, I'm back. What is good? What's going on? People in the chat are going wild. Oh, we lost some viewers. That always happens. Let's see. Yeah, a bunch of people. First figure was Scopio. That's crazy, Bitriden. Nudie Matola says, best Titan set, I think maybe Makuta from 2003. Yeah, that's what I've said is my favorite, personally. Yoshi, dude, whatever was in the tub of Bionicle parts was my first Bionicle set. Interesting. Bioscrawl, I always wanted to get Norik, but never got around to doing so. Think I might get him off eBay or Bricklink someday. Awesome, man. Let's see. Yoshi, dude, what, or no. Bioscrawl, I always wanted to get Norik, never got around to doing so. I think I might get him off eBay or Bricklink. Do it. Bitriden, Scopio is the best Titan. Wait, no, it's Akmu. Well, Scopio, it's not really a Titan, it's like a vehicle, you know? Scopio is 2. The place in Norik are all around the place. Some places it's 50, some it's 30, right? Makuta and the Dark Hunters. Yeah, a lot of terrorists in Bionicle, though. There were a handful that, like, betrayed people and, like, against, you know, it was definitely a big thing. Scopio, technically, well, not Scopio, but the pilot. Nudie Matola says, I would have Akmu, but I guess all the parts I have for him, mask, launcher, and feet. Yeah, there is some Matoran that if you want to make them, you have to, like, customize it and find Bricklink pieces, and it just becomes expensive. You have to maybe paint them. It's a whole process. Umarok, coolest mask power. I mean, it's a stupid answer, but like the Mask of Life is obviously a pretty cool mask power. Bring anything and anyone to life or back to life. Kill anyone, kill anything. I will say I think just the Mask of Levitation, but I say that because, like, if I ever had a superpower, you know, my answer is flight. Like, I would love the ability to fly. So maybe it's a boring answer, but for me, it would be Liwa's Mask of Flight. Yeah, I feel like there's a lot of mask powers that are really just only usable in battle, but with a mask that of flight that you literally can use to, like, fly around, you can use it for all sorts of things, you know, like imagine like there were a bunch of masks of flight you could collect. You could get a team that could have like a Coley ball sport but in the air, you know, like that would be cool. Bitriden says a cool one in my opinion is the Kualsi, power of quick travel. That's interesting. Definitely a cool mask power. Toa Juggler, I'm currently doing a contest for my series to get designed for a Shadowed One in my series. If you want to join my server, you have the chance to create the Shadowed One for my series. There are a bunch of really cool Shadowed One sets, I will say. Honestly, there's a bunch. There's a YouTube channel literally called the Shadowed One, and I would recommend checking out his mock. It's pretty great. So yeah, I definitely check that out, Choa Jelger. Bioscrowl, speaking of Norik, hours ago I got him in his Rahaga form along with Klaus, Bamunga, and Gaki. That's awesome. The Man in Black, Kanoe Vahi is also pretty cool. Yeah, and yeah, the Mask of Time. It's a really cool looking mask, you know, the way the design is and everything. I think I have one. And I had to buy one online, like back like 10 years ago. Yoshi, dude, Olmog has a power I would abuse. Nui Mutola says, Umarako3, I remember you from one stream from on last week. Yeah, generally a lot of the same people. I'm getting more and more viewers, but a lot of new people and old people as well. Also, Kakama is dope. Yes. Yoshi, dude, using the Olmec, theoretically, I could meet Gaku or Cloud Strife. Right? Toa Jelger. Yeah, I forgot to mention whoever wins gets to voice him. I mean, that's great. go ahead. Have your contest, because the more people that you get involved with a project, the more people find out about it. You know, word spreads, and then the better. It's all the better for it. You know. All right. Lego ASMR. Lego ASMR. Where is this piece? Where is this piece? All right, time to become a Lego ASMR channel, guys. I've just come to that decision that Bionicle, you know, it can only go so far. Let's do it can only go so far. Let's do ASMR. There we go. It rhymes. It must be for a reason. All right. Let's see. All right. What are we building? A fireplace. Now that's cool. Oh, that's really cool. Damn, that's really cool. You get... Alright. I see how this design goes. So many cool, like... You know, it's like... I build Lego every year. I buy Lego here and there. But because I'm not buying, like, you know, tons of Lego sets every year... over the past 10 years, there's pieces that I've missed out on. And just building these modulars, you know, the last modular I built was the Grand Emporium. That's got to be 10 years old almost. So, or actually it was the Pet Shop, but that's 8, 9 years old. So, like, doing these new ones or these modulars from the past couple of years, if not, I think this bookshop is only a year or two old. It's really fascinating to me, all these new pieces and these new molds that Lego has made as a company. Some of them molds that, like, they make sense. It's like, wow, you know, how come they never... made any like that before? It's really, I'd never seen that piece before, you know, like the announcer in Mask of Light's Coley ball game. But I seriously, like, I've just like found that there's so many new pieces that because I'm not consistently buying Lego all the time, I miss out on or I don't know about. And some of them are really, really cool, intricate pieces that require someone who had a place to fill in a Lego set and said, I'm going to run this new piece by the company, and they got it made. It's just really fascinating to me as like a, you know, a long time fan of Lego, but then not as consistent builder as I have been like in the past literally month here, to find these new pieces that are really were like cool designs that just were smart. From the get-go, you know, Lego's about innovating and finding new ways to make new bricks, but also keep the system a little bit classic still. And it's crazy what they've been able to do just in the past 3 to 4 years alone, you know. It's wild, some of the stuff that they've made. Where are we in the chat? Bitridden, if I was the one who made it and won, Shadowed One would sound high-pitched and cringy. Yeah, but you can do some voice editing. Yoshi Dude, have you ever built a Shadow One combiner model? I haven't, but I know about it. Umarok, Bionicle reviews, but ASMR. Toa Juggler, Toa of Fire sure like fireplaces. Bitridden, Toa Juggler, could I design a possible Dark Hunter? You know, do what you want to do. I think that's awesome. 12 viewers, we got another viewer in. Hey, how's it going? We are building the Lego Modular Bookshop. And talking all things Lego, Bionicle, whatever you feel like doing. Let's see. I'm almost done with this fireplace. And I'm almost done with bag 6 out of 8, which means I only have 7 and 8 left. So I'm getting there. I don't think I'm going to finish this build on this stream tonight, unfortunately. I just have other things I want to do this evening before I go to bed. But actually, I need to catch up on Attack on Titan. If you guys watch anime at all or not, I need to get on that. Because I'm 2 episodes behind. And the series is ending, apparently, they say. I don't know. I have my theories. How is this going? 12 concurrent viewers. Another one dropped in. Thanks for dropping in. Where is the... There it is. Lego ASMR, everybody. Lego ASMR, brought to you by YouTube. Umarok, thoughts on the Toa Motunui Titan? Heard he's kind of love it or hate it set. And he is. He's giant, which is cool. It's a big Toa Motunui set. Like, it's just a bigger version of his Toa form, though. I thought he was going to, like, transform into this big Titan in the movie. He never did. And there were a lot of other reasons people don't like it. A lot of yellow and not gold, just so much yellow. Well, he comes with a lot of good pieces for mockists, and his posability is weird because he doesn't always stand upright. And there people have made enhancements and sort of edits to the design. I still think it's a great set. It's collectible. It's like one of the most expensive Bionicle sets to find now, sealed. I, was fortunate that because I had gotten into YouTube in 2008, pretty much every set from 2008 to 2009 that I purchased to review was paid for by YouTube and YouTube money that I was making as like an 8th grader, 9th grader. So I was fortunate with the fact that I could get every set with the money I was making off of ad revenue on YouTube back in 2008, 2009. And so I have every, especially like 2006 and onwards, I have every set. Now, I don't have all the play sets, the like ones that have Lego and the miniatures, because they got worse and worse. I didn't really think they were that great. But other than that, I have every limited edition, Walmart exclusive, Toys R Us exclusive, whatever it is, I've got it. Like the yellow Jet Tracks is another one that's a very rare set. The Jet Tracks T9, Jet Tracks T3, I forget like the T numbers. But Jet Tracks was that vehicle from 2008 where they had a yellow version. After it hits a stalactite, it like turns all bright and yellow in like the novels and in the comic book, and it's a gimmick, but it's actually a really cool version of the vehicle. I feel like I reviewed it. It was really hard to find. I had to like call around, and like you can imagine calling around and describing a Bionicle is a little tough for someone working at like a Toys R Us or a Walmart to find. I think I eventually found it online, if I'm not mistaken, and ordered it online. And it like sold out really quickly, which is nuts because back then you had adult fans of Lego who bought Bionicle because they knew that people would want to buy the sets later on, and so they had value to them. And it's like my collection, while a lot of it's opened, still has a lot of value, and I'm gonna hold on to it forever. Definitely ain't letting any of that go. All right, what did I do here? Yeah, I did that right. Window. Where's a window? Show me a little window. Gray? Brown window. All right, let me catch up on some of these chats you guys are sending in a second here. What? Oh no, am I missing this? Okay, Lego ASMR. Where is this piece? It's a brown window piece. Oh no. Oh, got it. All right. 13 people viewing. Thanks for whoever just tuned in. I am building the Lego Modular Expert level bookstore set because I'm obsessed with modulars right now. What are people saying in the chat? Let's do it. BioTube, what's good? Good to see you. You just rendered Good Guy. Oh my god. You've been doing these fun little renders. T-posing Titan Good Guy. Toa Juggler, do you have a link to the Great Temple or Discord account? I don't know. Oh, the Great Temple is the Discord I'm in, right? I was invited. I've been being invited to so many like Bionicle Discords. It's like hard to keep track. I think the Great Temple is one that they like view movies together. Bioscral, Dabbing Botar, Bitridden. I have a Discord account. Cool. DXL, the poet. Be right back. Still on screen. No worries. Oh, Be Right Back is still on screen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Idiot. I'm just still getting new to this whole streaming thing. Toa Juggler says it was meant to resemble the Machinui robot. I didn't know that. Toa Juggler, I will try to supply you with the link. Yeah, sure. Thanks. Yoshi Dude, 07 had good play sets. Yeah, I guess I just wasn't as into them. All right, user Pepto-Bismol number 2135. Oh, that's your Discord? Cool. Did '07 have an Elec in the buildable miniatures? I wonder. I don't exactly know how the Baraki worked. I think they did, though. I had one of them. The Man in Black, what's the deal with the Santara Kava? I heard that it's ultra rare. The Santara Kava is a prototype, so it's ultra, ultra rare. Super hard to find. If you were to find one, it had to have been online at the perfect time. At this point, I think if you find a Santara Kava, you won't find one because all the ones that exist are Bionicle collectors holding on to them. So I don't think anyone's going to be able to find it unless you want to build your own, which I think you can do. I don't totally know. Bit-ridden. It was because of the yellow Ruru, because the Ruru was never produced in yellow. Oh, wow. Man in Black. Oh, damn. I should, like, make one and just say I found a real one. But nah. They come with, like, a sealed thing that is proof that it's the original prototype. Nudie Matola says, I think it's the last comment didn't load. So hi BioTube, just subscribe to your channel. Nudie, thanks for subscribing to him. Check out the interview he did with me all about Legomation Studio. It's about an hour long, 50 minutes or so, and it really gets into a lot of interesting information I'd love for people to hear. Umarok 013, it's so bizarre that I stopped watching in 2011. Now literally 10 years later I found this channel again. Love the resurgence. Thanks, man. Yeah, you'd have to paint the Ruru, BioScrawl says. Yeah, it's possible to make something, but you'd have to paint it. LJ made a recreation of it. Okay, I saw that in a video that LJ had one, like, up on his shelf behind him when he was doing a video. And I was like, okay, that's awesome. I guess it makes sense. He's, like, an insanely huge Bionicle fan, like the one bio YouTuber who's, like, stayed online throughout all these years, you know, has done a great job. I was like, but how did he get that? And now, if what you're telling me is correct, he built it. So it's technically not the real one. I thought it was real. Wow. Well, he fooled me. Because, yeah, I thought that was a real Santara Kava. But it's not a real Santara Kava now, is it? No worries. That's cool to know. 14 concurrent viewers. What's going on? I am currently building the Lego modular building of the bookstore. And it's pretty cool so far. I like how I'm hanging up this umbrella. It looks great. I would be set up with a camera that's closer up on the build. Unfortunately, don't have all that to my ability, and I had to go live by 9 for you guys, because I don't want to be too late. All right. Now I'm putting a hat up. Whoa, whoa, whoa. How do I do this? 2 black studs, like mini kit studs. Oh, man. Hey, question for the chat. Do any of you guys know when the new Lego Star Wars video game is coming out, the Skywalker Saga? I'm just curious. I have no idea. But if one of you guys knows, that'd be great. I have no clue. All right, the hat goes here. All right, then we need one big door piece, big door piece. Let's see. Bioscroll, I saw that vid. That's how I found out about the Santara Kava. I found out about it through a Lost Media vid. Interesting. I found out about it because someone went through their entire collection. I was like, what's that? Someone who actually has one. The Man in Black says, I think I saw a Santara Kava at Duckbrick's Bionicle collection video. I think he had to have made that himself, though. There's no way he actually owns that. But maybe. Bitridden. It's come out in April, I think. Not sure. So don't take my word for it. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting for that video game because once I get it, I'm gonna stream it, of course. That would be a great thing to do. You know, once that's out, every just YouTube gamer is going to be playing it. What the heck? How do they want me to build this door? La door vador. La door vador. Okay. Interesting. The doorknob is a piece of pie. Well, not actually, but a black one. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Oh, no. Yeah. Nice. Looks good. Lego time, Legoland. I gotta go to Legoland once everything opens back up, man. I am going to Legoland, baby. Just to do I'll do a live vlog from Legoland. I also want to see if the Bionicle figures are still there, because apparently from my research they are. And I was told that they were replacing Bionicle Blaster with something else. Now maybe this happened at a Legoland elsewhere when I read that article. But if the Bionicle Blaster is still at Legoland, California, San Diego, buddy, I am there and I am riding that. That'd be so funny, man, to go there again. Gosh, I was so young when I went. That's wild to me. I'm so nostalgic for old Legoland and everything, old theme park rides in general, not even just Legoland. It's such an interesting thing. All right, window time. This is a window with something to pull out. Oh, it's a cabinet. Oh, so it's this guy has drinks in here. Oh, I see. That's cool. That's interesting, man. That's interesting. Okay, let's do it. Well, I guess that's cool. Kind of weird. I liked having these things kind of out on display, but I guess that works. Yeah, that works. It works. It works. Okay. Now we got blue all around on the side. Gray brick. Oh, single blue. Oh, this is a bunch. I'm working on the archway now. So we got this guy. Single blue stud. Where's the single blue stud? Oh, one by one. We need a 3-piece stud. Oh, a single blue square stud. There we go. A lot of blue in this building. Pretty cool building. Building buildings. I like building buildings. Not real ones, Lego ones. Oh, do you not know Lego my ego? Lego my Lego, how about that? How about that? Time to Lego my Lego. Sounds like I'm going crazy to you guys, I'm sure. Well, I'm getting close to the end of this booklet, at least. Have I done everything that was necessary on this page? Yeah, looks about right. Alright, what are people in the chat saying? It's come out in April, I think. Oh, you're talking about Lego Star Wars. Dude, I hope it comes out in April. It was supposed to come out over a year ago. Leslie Chow. Legomation! Leslie Chow? Chow, what's happened? Are you in jail, or didn't you die in the third movie? Leslie Chow, if I could meet you at Vegas, I would have an amazing time. Let's win a bunch of money and then buy all the Bionicles online. 16 concurrent viewers, what's going on? I am currently building the Lego Creator Expert Level Bookshop. The Birch Books Bookshop Modular Building. I'm currently obsessed with them. And we are live building as we speak. Talking all sorts of things, Lego and Bionicle. Whatever you want to do. But Leslie Chow, I did not know you were one of my viewers. That is so fascinating to me. Here's some Lego ASMR just for you. That's so weird. Who would have thought I did? A year ago, I never would have seen myself doing this. All right. Brown. Okay, this is hard to see all these brown pieces. Bitridden. Why do I find Tamara taking off his mask and screaming "Yah" so funny? It is funny that he takes off his mask in this. You know, I guess that's a thing they do. Again, I'm pretty sure. No, I'm not pretty sure. I'm 100% for sure. When they were doing these animations, Greg Farshty hadn't been brought in yet. So in the upcoming scene, or maybe it's already played, but when Maku and Huki almost kiss, he wasn't talking to them about anything creatively. So before Greg Farshty even came into Bionicle, love was technically kind of canon. Hates to admit it for those people that don't believe it, but it's true. Leslie Chow, man. Leslie Chow. I thought you were in jail. Any canonized mocks you like, or do you own? No, I don't have any canonized mocks. Again, when I left for college in 2013, I pulled all my Bionicles together at my mom's place and put them away for storage. So they're being held in Bellevue, Washington, up outside of Seattle in storage. And so I haven't had time to mock. I haven't done anything like that, guys, just so I can make sure you all understand that. And I've never really was the biggest mockist. I tried, and I would do a couple, and, you know, I'd do, like, the combiner sets. But Bionicle, for me, was never just take it all apart and do it your own once I started YouTube. Before YouTube and when I was younger, yeah, I did that. But I almost liked keeping the characters as is because I liked the characters and the stories. And I was inspired by the characters and the stories. So I wanted those on my shelves and, you know, in plain sight of me. And, you know, in order to have that and be mocking, you would have to get multiples of sets. And I definitely couldn't do that when I was younger, you know. Okay, what's going on? Here we go. But yeah. And if I could go back in time when Bionicle was on shelves. Hallelujah. Wouldn't that be something? Wouldn't that be a trip? Alright, what are people saying in the chat? Do you have a Discord server? Yes, I do. It's called BioTalk. I don't know how easy it is if you can just Google it. Or not Google it. If you could just... Yawning. Well, if you can just search it on Discord. I don't know if you can do that. 15 concurrent viewers. Someone just tuned in. How's it going? I am building the Lego Creators Bookshop. It's an expert set, 16 and up recommended age, which means it's on like the higher spectrum for sure of buildability. Bit ridden, controversial opinion. Maku smells. I don't even know what that means. New Team Mutola. If you guys could decide from G1 sets, which one would you take? I would take Toamata Nui. Interesting. Yeah, it's a good set. Ridiok 2008. Really? Solik of 2008. The one and only. Huh. Interesting. Bitridden. The Gods. Solik. Umarok. Any set you consider overrated or underrated? Overrated. Vizon and Fenrak. I get it. It's really cool. He has like this... Fenrak is this cool spider-like creature and he's on his back. But Vizon's design himself is... I guess it's canon. Like, he's supposed to be like a weak and skinnier version of the Paraka. But I thought they could have put more detail into him and the beast itself that he's on before it transforms, you know, into like the dragon or whatever. It's a little lame, but... it's still good. I think Maximus and Spinax is the better version that came out a year later. But I don't know. I like every Bionicle set. I think some of the overrated ones are like Earneck and Umbra, which were... I have them both. They were like exclusive, Walmart exclusive or Toys R Us exclusives. Umbra's thing is that he has rollerblades on his feet, which is like a gimmick because it doesn't really work and it just kind of looks cool. And it's, you know, it's in the comics and in the books. But I guess, yeah, that's what I would say. I don't know. It's hard. I'm trying to think of any other set that I think is like overrated. I don't know. I mean, I think by a lot of... oh, this is going to make people mad, but I think the G2 is a little overrated, and I think G2 Wave 2 of the Toa are really bad and very overrated. They're just so bland. They all look the same. The armor, just no one stands out. Like, it's just like... G2's beginning wave was fine. I kind of liked it here and there. I really liked Kopaka. I really liked Onua. But man, I just did not like that second wave. I didn't buy any of them. I was going through a lot at the time, though. It's a little sad, but, like, you know, had some dark moments in my life where it was just, like, buying Bionicle wasn't a thing. But if they were better-looking sets, I would have bought them. No, are you kidding me? No doubt. But I just did not approve of those. So, if anything, if that counts, I'll say G2 Wave 2, the most overrated Bionicle sets. They're just not that great, in my opinion. But it's fine. We're allowed to disagree on our opinions, because some people say they like them more, and maybe it's from the builds, which I can get, but the look, the color scheme of G2's second wave of Toas, I just think looked so bad. And those are the ones they made the Journey to One online animations about, or whatever, Netflix TV show about. And it's like, oh God. It's like they tried, but they tried incorrectly, man. It's so sad with Bionicle G2 and that like TV show. I mean, it had literally a Netflix TV show. What more could you ask for as like a Bionicle fan? That's pretty great right there, you know? But it just didn't work for me. It didn't work for a lot of people, and it definitely didn't work for kids and fans of Lego, and that's why it just ended up falling apart. Alas, we are in dark ages once again. We were only in them for so long. 2010, or even you could argue 11 to 2015, like 4.5 or 5-ish, almost 5 years. And now we are going into just the same amount of time since it was originally canceled. Since it was canceled again, is what I mean to say. It's weird times. What are people saying in the chat? Bitridden. I don't have normal Krakoa, but I have just have a white and blue and green version. Interesting. Toad Juggler. I remember my server is on Discord, so if you want to go join the Great Temple, join there. I think I'm on the Great Temple. Bioscrowl. The Mari Torin are kind of underrated. Interesting. I could agree. Not sure if that's what anyone else may think. I really liked them. When the Toa Mari line, Mari Nui line, 2007, like first came out, late 2006, late 2006, December 2006, I could go to my Toys R Us and I couldn't find the Baraki, but I could find the Mari Matoran. And those were the first sets, you know, before 2007 even hit that I remember getting, and I was so stoked about it. Wish I'd been on YouTube even back then. That would have been great to review and be in the first. Nudie Matola says, I'm probably going to leave from the stream. This was a nice hour here. Good luck with the build. Bye. Yeah, thanks for coming, man. Toa Juggler just joined. A bit ridden. Umarok, G2 Wave 2 only looks good if the creatures are attached. I still think the masks just all look the same to me. I don't know why. The Man in Black says, like I said before, most G2 masks are pretty decent. Same way with the weapons. Oh man, the chest armors just ruined it for me. I'll pull it up, man. I mean, I won't. I'm building. But like, if I pulled it up, I could show you side by side. They're so uninspiring, in my opinion. I don't know. It's just my opinion. Biotube says, I didn't buy Wave 2 either. Felt that we really dropped the ball. They tried too hard. In a way. Yeah, Journey to One was so weird. I agree, Umarok. Bioscroll agreed. The show was just sloppy, in my opinion. Yoshi Dude, Umarok the Hunter and Ikimu the Warrior are solid sets. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, again, it's fine. I love that people love what they love. I love that some people really liked G2 or really liked G2 Wave 2 even. But if I were, and I'll do it, I want to make a video on that too one day, you know, obviously. It takes a lot of work. I'm talking maybe this summer at some point. I'll get to it. But a video talking about that, like, that they just felt weird and uninspiring. And it's like everything that they could have learned from Wave 1 of G1, they just didn't do in Wave 2. It was weird. Sorry, Wave 1 of G2. It's like they just didn't listen. Not even just didn't listen. They just like, I don't know. Again, it's interesting. They test these toys before they release them. Multiple versions with kids, test audiences. Now, it's a minute amount of kids on the wide scope, but I'm sure they did their research to some degree. I mean, it's Lego, big company. And I guess some kids really liked those designs. The ones that they showed them to anyways at that rate. So, yeah. Yeah. Big windows. You are on the Great Temple. I checked. Awesome. If there's a way to like find my Discord that way, I get maybe there is. Message me there or something. Yeah. Umarok. The only Wave 2 set I have is Umarok. Hence my name. Is that what Umarok? See, I don't even know Wave 2 J2. Umarok is like a villain or something. Dude, I don't know. I was so let down by that series, but I was also going through a lot at the time. But that's cool. That's it. That's what your name means. I recognize it, you know. Yeah, Umarok the Hunter was the only one. Umarok the Hunter, so it was like a villain. That's cool. Bit ridden. I got Ikimu the Warrior and wanted Pohatu Uniter, but I got the Earth Beast and Onua Uniter. I just think Uniter, Beast, what are these words, you know? Why are they using the Protector of... What the... Call them Matoran. Call them Villagers. What? Why? I guess because they thought it would make more sense to people, but I disagree. I think being really weird with the Matoran language and the words for people and things and Mata Nui instead of Ikimu, like, it was why kids got into in Bionicle, because there was so much mystery and like just otherworldly feeling, whereas like it's almost with G2 they wanted to make it feel more real world in just some slight ways. That just didn't work, I don't think. I think it was a big disservice to the Bionicle as a whole. That's just me. Okay, what do we do? What did we do here? Oh, here we go. This window is really cool design, actually. They fold in just like that. Oh, okay, and then they're... Alright, it looks like there's some pillars that'll come down. Is that all? Yeah. Windows. Are they even? Yeah, evened out. Let's see. G1 is kind of an expensive purchase, though. But I buy 1 or 2 every month. That's good, dude. Slowly but surely. It's only going to get harder to find G1 sets, man. Only gets harder. 16 people are in the chat. Good to see you guys. Thanks for watching. We are live building the bookshop Lego Modular Building. As you can see, I've been collecting a bunch up here, and I'm obsessed with them right now. So I'm building along and chatting along as we're going. I'm almost done with this section, and when I am, I'll probably end the stream, but we can keep talking. Yoshi dude, Uniter Pohatu was a unique color scheme. Umarox, say what you want about The Legend Reborn, but Michael Dorn and Jim Cummings really fit as Machinui and Akar. Yeah, they're the best parts. They're the saving grace of that movie. Umarok, G2 just didn't feel like Bonkle. Yeah, no way. The Man in Black, the G2 villagers literally all looked the same. And dude, you can say that about a lot of Bionicle sets all looking the same, but I mean they really all looked the same. Rehashed Hero Factory. Yeah, it was basically Rehashed Hero Factory. The only G2 villager I found was interesting was the Earth one. Yeah, he had a cool weapon. Biotube, Hero Factory was based. Very funny, Biotube, very funny. Guinness Walker, yo, yo. I don't know if it's late where you are, but yeah, I've been going for an hour and 49 minutes. Just building more of the modular buildings that I bought recently. Working on the second part of the bookshop now. And just talking all things with the stream. Bit rated. I'm gonna stop collecting once I have all of 2004 and 2007. It's a good you know, level to get to. It's a good goal for sure. Man in Black. I mean, Hero Factory lore kind of sucks, but some of the sets are pretty good. Yeah. Guinness Walker. Nice shelf. Yeah. Yeah, it's coming together. Definitely coming together. It's about to be done here, and I don't think I'm going to buy a modular for a while because it's so expensive. Toa Juggler. I learned this from like a rewind. Hero Factory was the training wheels for Bionicle Return. Maybe? I don't know. Let's get some more Lego ASMR. Oh, yeah. All right, on to the next half. I think I still need to build a human. Yeah, we got a door. We got a door. We got a door, everybody. La door, door. Oh, shoot. Oh, wait, no. What? Why is it reversed? It's like going to be a reversed door. That's interesting. Okay. Well, let's do it. So like this. Oh, no, like this. Oh, weird. Okay. Time for a pizza door handle. The breakout sets from Hero Factory range from half decent to pretty good. I think breakout was when I stopped. They had like a jungle one too. I don't know, man. I try to forget, but I also feel that you know, there's got to be kids that grew up with it that liked it. I mean, it went on for like almost 3 years, right? At least 3 years from what I remember. 3 to 4. So, yeah. It was an interesting time, though, I was going into college. Hero Factory was fine. I had to, deal with it. In my grief, I let the one that replaced come into my life for a while. But eventually Hero Factory Breakout were like, the canisters for those sets weren't even like canisters or containers. They were just plastic bags like you would get potato chips in. That was weird, man. What was that about? What? Insane. Bioscrawl. Half decent to pretty good. Umarock got my first Roxy recently. Had no idea they were this cool. Yeah, the Roxy were really cool. Guinness Walker. One day I'm gonna get me some modular Lego City sets. Yeah, they're really cool to have and fun to display. Bitridden. Favorite Hero Factory Breakout figure? I have no idea. I forget all their names. Core Hunter. I feel like I remember that name and liking it, sort of. So I'll say that. Guinness Walker. I adore the doors. Yeah. Bioscrawl. Those, in my opinion, were probably the best Hero Factory you'd ever gotten. To a juggler. Well, I should probably be going. Do you want to talk on voice chat tomorrow afternoon, Zach? We'll see. I have to figure out when I want to do BioTalk Live this week. It'd probably be Thursday, which sucks because then I can't get Captain Geo on, but it is what it is. Maybe I'll do Friday. And then also Thursday, I'm trying to film Bionicle meme review, which is my next big video, which is going to take a lot of work. So I don't have all the time to just chat one-on-one. That's why I do these sort of live videos. Umarock, which Roxy? I got the ice one and earth one. I liked the ice one. I liked the blue one. I liked all of them. The green one. I liked all of the Roxy. Anyways, probably see you tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, Juggler. Earth one is better in my opinion. It's a Shadow Krata. Yeah, the Shadow Krata is cool. Guinness Walker, random, but do you have a favorite music album, Zach? If not number one, then some top picks. I really should put the list together because I'm the biggest music guy. I think Pink Floyd's Wish You Were Here album is pretty much up there with, because Pink Floyd's in the top of my artists. I like Dark Side of the Moon a lot. I'm number one favorite artist of all time is Nirvana. So Nevermind is just an amazing album. It's everything that I grew up with. Seattle grunge scene, just, I was born the year he passed away, but that meant a lot to me, and I just love Nirvana. Led Zeppelin, absolutely love Zeppelin. Yeah, and then I also love Blink-182, Green Day, All American Rejects, of course, Bionicle, all that stuff, man. It'll always be rock and roll to me. I like rap. I do think Bone Thugs and Harmony, 90s rap, Tribe Called Quest. I love that stuff. I think it's amazing what those artists did for the time against all sorts of scrutiny. Even now there's still some scrutiny, but rappers, I don't want to say have it easier, but because it's at the top of the charts, it's a little less creative and out there as it used to be. And dude, 90s rap and hip hop was just so good. I also love 80s music, a lot of 80s bands. I listen to some modern stuff, but generally I'm such an oldies loyalist that I'm never really ever listening to top 40, that's not my thing. All the music I listen to is from 40 to 50 years ago to 60 to 70 years ago, and that's just how it is. That is just how it is. That's why I like the Guardians of the Galaxy movies and the soundtracks, because I feel like James Gunn, in doing that, is doing the best he can to introduce old, really good music to the new generation. So I like that, I think it's a smart thing to do. Let's see. Did I do everything right? I'm talking building. It's a lot harder than you guys would think. But that's what I would say, Guinness Walker. I could talk about music all day, though. I could list off 100 more artists who you're probably like, oh, yeah. Like, do I have any... Like, I mean, I love Bob Marley, Bob Dylan. You know, I love all of them. Creedence Clearwater Revival, love them. Yoshi Dude, my problem with Hero Factory is that it was a bit more of a pest control service, right? Bit ridden. The bags used sure did suck, but they smelled like new Lego on the inside, which is sort of a plus. Biotube, Hero Factory was huge in Russia. Interesting. The Man in Black, haha, oh yeah, the plastic bags made you feel like you were buying some snacks. Bit ridden. They smelled good on the inside, though. Is that all that matters, the smell on the inside? Hero Snacktory, we make snacks. Best part of those bags, we make snacks. Hero Snacktory, we make snacks. Guinness Walker, I should be good for whatever day, by the way. No worries, dude. Awesome. Guinness Walker, dude, I love you. Floyd, represent. Umarok, Bionicle got me into alternative rock. Dude, for me, too. It was really the gateway. Guinness Walker, yeah, got good music taste, that's for sure. The Who, of course. The Who, Pink Floyd, Oasis. Bioscrawl, I'm a Linkin Park person. Nirvana, Disturbed. 3 Days Grace is great. Death Cab for Cuties, amazing. I could go on. Yeah, I think I do have a list of my favorite musicians somewhere. Let me just see. Fun fact, it's like one of the first things I talk about people on like Bumble. It's like a dating app. They all suck. It's never really worked for me. What are you going to do? But one of my first things I talk about is like my music tastes. Let's see here. So this is what I have on a profile. I'm reading my dating profile to you guys. How ridiculous is this? But it does have my favorite artists. So Nirvana, Kendrick Lamar, also Crystal Castles, Blink-182, Queen. I love Queen. Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, Remo Drive and Joyce Manor are like modern kind of garage punk bands. They're really great. Waves. Pierce the Veil is like kind of a screamo emo band that I was really into that I loved. I have like a playlist that's all like pop punk. And it's like just insane. So many artists that I can like sing, you know, like memorize so many of these freaking songs, man. It's ridiculous. Yeah, Zach's ultimate punk rock birthday party. This is from a while ago. If you guys know Fiddler, System of a Down is great. Jimmy Eat World. Bowling for Soup. If you guys know Bowling for Soup, love Bowling for Soup. Beastie Boys always. Third Eye Blind, really good band. Good Charlotte, I'll always be a little nostalgic for. The Clash is like the OG punk band that I'll always absolutely love. I like Black Flag, you know, I like Talking Heads, but The Clash is just so good. I have Red Hot Chili Peppers on here, 9 Inch Nails. My Chemical Romance will always have a good place in my heart. The Used, this is another band. I'll still listen to Fall Out Boy here and there. You know, they're not like my favorite or anything. Of course, Linkin Park, you know. Linkin Park and All American Rejects were like my middle school music, you know. I love the Ramones. Brand New is kind of like an emo rock band that I like. I like Smashing Pumpkins. I like Soundgarden. I'm just listing all them off. It's crazy. I have one song by The Cure on here, but I'm not the biggest The Cure guy. I like single songs that, you know, everyone likes. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just listed off a bunch of people from a playlist of mine, but alas, it goes beyond that. Rolling Stones, man. Love the Stones, dude. Stones are my jam. Some songs by the Eagles. Eagles, it's like a love-hate relationship because some of their songs I love and some I'm like mixed on. But yeah. The Who is so good. The Who is like not enough people talk about The Who. People talk about the Stones. Hendrix, dude, like watching live Hendrix concert videos is such a fun thing to do. Yeah. Let's see. The Man in Black. I love Bob Dylan too, of course. It's an excellent conversation starter, to be fair. Yeah, Guinness Walker it is. Umarok Crowdshell's dropping a new album or new song this week. What? I had no idea. I should make a video about it. No way. Oh, Talking Heads. How about Tidal Flight? Yeah, I like Tidal Flight. I mean, Talking Heads, I said them because they're kind of grouped in with all the punk, but I like a handful of their songs. Just a handful, you know. I know some people that like can recite whole albums. It's wild. They're like obsessed, dude, obsessed. I, I'm just thinking musically. I know everyone they have like, there's all these politics behind these artists as well, but I just listen to the music, man. I think it's all pretty great. But I'm all over the board, man. That's what's weird about me. It's like not even just with music, with movies, with TV, with Lego. It's like I don't have one thing. I guess Lego, it's like Bionicle, one thing I like, but like I don't have one sort of musician or one sort of type of genre of music I like. I'm just all over the board, man. And like I could be on a run and listening to screamo and metal, and then Bob Marley, Bob Dylan in the next step, and then I'm listening to like jazz and like old classic music. Like I'm talking like 1920s, 1930s jazz music. Like I love that stuff as well, man. I had like there was like a little over a year ago, I was obsessed with like Harry James and the Beale Street Blues music, and oh my god, I was like deep into Sinatra. It's so weird, dude. I listen to like so much stuff, but it makes me, I stand out, I don't, I like to define what I listen to, not by just like randomly listening to, what conglomerates are trying to make you listen to. I want to like actually dig deep, and I do find artists and bands that are modern that do what old bands that I liked do, and that is like where that's what I'm all about, Some band that's like doing what Green Day used to do, because Green Day, I don't want to say sold out, but like, their best days are behind them. And then a band, does what they should have been doing, which is like sticking with that sound. And like there's a lot of bands like that exist. And I'm into those, but it's like you're never going to hear them on like any big radio shows or anything. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dude, if they have a song coming out this week, I need to be like the first to listen to it. That's exciting. I had no idea. I follow them everywhere. I haven't heard about it. Let's see. Guinness Walker, The Who put out an album last year, Zach. If you haven't heard it, go listen. It's excellent. Ball and chains, beads on a string. Wow, I didn't know. I'm gonna have to ask my friend. I have a friend. His name's Adam. He loves The Who, and I'd be surprised if he didn't know that they came out with an album. I didn't know. Isn't that weird? Or maybe I read about it, heard about it, didn't do it. I didn't know that. That's awesome. That's really cool. Man in Black, do you like Janis Joplin? Of course, love Janis Joplin. Again, all the music of the 60s and 70s, like, that's my jam. I love that stuff. Guinness Walker, Billie Holiday, Vera Lynn, of course. Biotube, Beatles, Phil Collins, Huey Lewis, Frank Sinatra, baby. Yeah. I love tossing on Sinatra. Whenever I go to Palm Springs, I don't know why. I'll be going in a couple weeks. I don't know why, but I just play Sinatra. I like playing like jazz and old like classic music like that. Like, oh man, I just love that stuff. And not only does it like, I guess, make you feel kind of classy, but it's just like feels so good to listen to. Man in Black, then you should listen to Pink Martin too. They're awesome. Guinness Walker, streaming is the money now, not radio, IMO. Oh yeah, of course. It's weird. I don't use Spotify, but I will say Spotify is pretty great at understanding what you like and pulling up other artists you may have never heard of that are modern, even that are doing things that you enjoy. You won't get that from listening to just the radio, or just some normal pop top 40 SoundCloud channel. It's just not gonna work. I don't do that, but a majority of the people on the earth do, and it's just how it is. It's fine. It's fine. We can have our opinions, but all the music I listen to is really, it's old music. When I'm out on the course with my buddies, or when I'm having people over and it's like a party, I'm not playing the like newest rap song that came out. Maybe I am if I'm like a little turnt, but usually I'm blasting the oldies, the good, the Who, all of the good old stuff, Rolling Stones. Some Floyd. Floyd isn't like great party music though, actually, I will say, but still, I'll do it. And then Yeah, dude, some of it's so good, and it's like so fun to dance to, you know? Classic oldies and classic rock is like so fun to dance to. It's what everyone was dancing to back in the day, man. It's weird like how like I don't know. It's hard to explain, but like how people just don't appreciate that kind of music anymore. It's unfortunate. Okay, what did I do wrong, guys? Oh, actually, I'm good. I didn't do anything wrong. I just skipped a step, but luckily it didn't bite me in the ace. All right, we're in. Are we in? Come on. Oh no. I really want to do another live gaming stream. I feel like it's really fun. When I was playing Bionicle the game, man, I really needed some serious help. Not like to know exactly what to do on each level, like in the cheats and everything. Like if you hold Golly's Nuva power before fighting the Bionicles and then release it before they fly, like, or before they land, you can beat them all. But like just the moral support, like I was just like killing myself over not being able to like finish that game as fast as I thought I could, and it was nice having people there cheering me on. It was fun. I can see why people do it. Twitch streamers, all that stuff. What are people saying? The Man in Black, Pink Martini. Oh, Pink Martini, yeah. I think I know Pink Martini. Umarok, maybe you can do a whole depth review of Cryoshell if you want. Maybe. I'd like to. I want to do a video just on Cryoshell. Guinness Walker, Old Blue Eyes is great. I have Spotify to support my fave artists, but I don't use it to discover too much, though. But it does that job well. Yeah. I literally will just go out of my way and look. Like, I just look and I search under everywhere. That's just kind of how I do it. I don't do it in any normal fashion or way that, you know. Wow, look at that, guys. Look what I just built. That's actually pretty good for 2 hours on this live stream. Solid. It's a foundation for the bottom, definitely. It's literally just someone's like apartment, though, which I guess you need a couple of those around these buildings. Let's see if there's anything else or if it's going to tell me to open a new bag. If so, I'm going to call it good for now. They're giving me all these extra pieces, though, that I'm a little confused by. Because you know how there's some extra pieces where it's like, yeah, you know, that's an extra piece because it's small. And if you lose one while building, they don't want to be yelled at for not having enough. But, like, there's an extra mug here. There's two more of these pieces. And it's like these are, like, planks that are usually used. I find it so strange, some of the pieces that are like, I'm like, what? I'm like, okay, I think I see what I did here. Let's put that piece there. All right, once I finish these couple pieces, I'll call it good. Nice chatting, Zach. Yeah, Guinness Walker, good to see you. Hopefully we can get a Biotalk Live going this week. Have a good rest of your evening. Yeah, everyone in the live chat. I'll be shutting it down soon. Sorry, but it takes a lot out of me, and I want to enjoy the rest of my night. Maybe not building Lego. Maybe I will. You know, you never know. But I also want to save some of this build for another live stream. That's kind of a good idea, I think. Is it not? Is it not? All right, looks good. I think I did everything right this time. Oh, or did I? Still didn't. Jeez. Another thing about doing live stream building is like your mind is thinking of 100 different things at once. Okay. So you like forget certain pieces of the instructions. Here we go. 11 concurrent viewers. That's probably good to call it. All right. Now I think I'm all done. Now I think everything is looking good. But all right, if you guys haven't yet, subscribe. I'll be posting another video soon. Hopefully do another live stream this week. I think next week I'll be putting up Bionicle meme review. Guinness Walker, have you tried the recompiled game that was made out of the unreleased Machinui game from back in the day? It's on Biomedia Project. I think I might. I think I actually might. Biotube, Fritz the Cat had a pretty good soundtrack. But all right, guys. Well, we have 10 people listening. Thanks for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and save the rest of this build for another live stream, you know, because might as well. I think the next part is the roof piece, and then that's bag 7, and then we head on to bag 8. What do we do for bag 8? And bag 8 is, oh, it's the back area, the back garden area, which I'm so confused. I like built this, and it was never attached to anything. That's weird. Maybe it goes on the back of this? I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to find out where the heck this went. But in the meantime, guys, have a great rest of your evenings. Thanks for joining this late night Lego Talk live chat. Until next time, I'll see you guys again on the next Lego Talk Live. Until then, spread the good word and have a good night, everybody. And yeah, I'll see you next time. Thanks for being here on the stream. Bye-bye.